Taurus, this is your yearly for 2021. So Spirit, what does Taurus need to know for the full year of 2021? Messages, Spirit, please, love and light. One card each month. Spirit, please, working clockwise for Taurus for the year 2021. What do they need to know? Any words of advice, please, Spirit. Wow. Cancer seems to be a very important sign, and the truth. The truth will set you free. Okay. So it looks like you're your own worst enemy this year. You're fighting addictions, either yours or someone else's, and everything hangs in the balance now. It's up to you. There is no one else involved in the choice. This is your choice. Success and failure hang in the balance because of these addictions. It could be actual addictions like alcohol, drugs, chocolate, shopping, gambling, or it could just be that you're addicted to a way of life. Those born on the 14th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way this month. Sagittarius energy is negative and problems with the hips and thighs, so there may be some weight gain, but if that's all you've got to deal with, that's not a big deal, is it? In February, there will be injustice within the home and family life. Something's got as good as it can get, and there's no growth in this situation, and injustice will occur. Those born on the 11th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Libra energy, the loins and the marital home. March, somebody's in deep denial, and I believe it's you. There is a tower moment that you are trying to avoid, and you know it's coming, and it's either to do with children or you thinking the past over with rose-tinted glasses, looking at things as if they were perfect when they weren't. April is comparing yourself to others. It's never a good thing. Comparison's not your friend. Feeling that you should be far better off than you are, or that the injustice you're thinking about. You may be having to go to people cap in hand for money, or they're coming to you. 7 years is mentioned. You're living in a dream world, I'm afraid. There's a lot of confusion. You may be getting mixed messages. And that could go on for 7 months. May, we've got your suspicions are justified. You're not paranoid. It's a nightmare situation, and you are at a fork in the road. You've been at this fork in the road for a long time. You just refuse to acknowledge it. June, we have things are not what they seem. If they look good, they're not. If they look bad, they're not. Because you're getting these mixed messages. Someone is lying, deceiving, probably spying. There's a lot of confusion. July brings possibly a new vehicle, a new path, control issues, and massive arguments that will show you where you need to go. Frustrations. Don't try and control things, it won't serve you. Those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past, date for your diary and address, are positive energy, however. Someone wants to win at all costs. Do you want to be winning or happy? Here's the question. Don't try and make things fit how you want them to be. August, somebody's ready to give up. There will be delays, banging your head against a brick wall. You have to face the truth. When you face the truth, a clear path will be given to you. September, there is, again, still hanging on to this toxic situation. The old way of doing things, the outcome to a situation, possibly a Capricorn. It's about worrying about what other people will think, things you were shackled to by contract or duty or vows. Those born on the 15th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Anybody trying to manipulate anybody in this situation is going to fail big time. So go back to the beginning right now, and if you're planning on trying to manipulate the situation to go your way, to win at all costs, you better think again, or this year is not going to be a good one. We have a financially orientated female fire sign, probably a Leo, could be Aries or Sagittarius, and an enemy. So this could be your enemy. She is not easily overcome, and she's seen her ass, so you'll have to watch out for her. And that's November. December, there will be no success. because someone is unreliable, unpredictable, possibly with money. Could be a woman in uniform. Could be a good friend who's now unreliable, unpredictable, and you could be a mother energy, or it could be you because it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Being unreliable and unpredictable will not bring you success. So I think this read is to tell you that because nothing's set in stone with the cards, if you carry on the path that you're on, this is what you're going to get. If you're seeking revenge or looking to win at any cost, you don't care what it takes, you are going to win, you will fail. There's no two ways about it. So you have to overcome this addiction now of whatever it is, even if it's an old way of doing things, and choose a new path, because this one you're on is doomed to fail. Stop worrying about what other people think, and make yourself happy. Don't hold on to things that no longer serve you. Keep being in denial and you will not get happiness. Too many. Yeah. It's about baby steps. Nobody's saying that you have to jump off the cliff now. All they're saying is that you must plan and take baby steps towards your new future. So, yes, it's going to be scary. So that's why you're hanging on so tightly, I think, to the past. You can ask for help. And when you do, it will bring the right people to ease your burden. Perhaps a wise person will appear to give you advice. Or maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer to give you a hand with your packing. Or you want information about someone and you just happen to run into a former partner. They will give you the knowledge you need to make the decision you've been weighing up. So don't dismiss them even if you don't like them. Get into conversation with them and you will find out more. No matter the issue, this is a sign that if you ask, you will receive what you need. There's no such thing as coincidence. Synchronicity is engaged when you request assistance. The camel boy never lets you down when you ask for his help in lightening your load. So now is the time to do so and expect to get it. Baby steps every day. One more step to a new future. Pisces energy, you have to believe that you can do this. This is a karmic situation. There will be secrets and hidden enemies. There's no two ways about it. But you've been in denial for too long. You've been sacrificing yourself for people who aren't worth it, perhaps playing the victim or the martyr, saying it's okay when it's not. You need to speak your truth and believe in yourself. Because there is a fear of shallow living here, and that's what you're doing, living shallowly instead of living your life. You must surrender to what is. You are in danger of repeating your mistakes. You have trouble maintaining your boundaries and it's time to put them in place. Sometimes you may even feel half erased. You have to be compassionate with yourself and others. And you know deep down what I'm talking about. But you may have trouble sorting it out in your head. Stop overthinking it. Things may turn into mishaps and disaster if you are honest with yourself and others. You will survive. It's just that you need to think clearly. You're going to be very sensitive, so you're going to have to guard against that. Find a creative project that you can do to take your mind off things. If you have a dream, it's time to swim to it. Something from the past may re-emerge and you want to return and finish it, but you have to tackle this idea soon while you're inspired, or the matter will disappear into the rushes. You may be confused by the reactions of others to what I say, mixed messages, or simply unable to get the correct answer. It can be like a pristine sea or the muck of a swamp, so getting lost is a danger. Make sure you're not being pulled under by other people's complications, which I think you are. It's even possible that you have someone in your life that saps you. Usually this is not intentional, but because of some delusional way of thinking. And it will cloud the issue. So don't fall into the same confusion. Make sure you are protected and have proper boundaries in place. You may develop physical symptoms but find no reason for them. That's your body's way of telling you. Be careful when this card comes up, especially in regards to medication and drugs, because allergies and strange reactions to medication may develop. So what I say, when this card is involved, circumstances may be secret, covert, or at least obscured from your view. Don't be the victim. Thanks for listening.